Hey mamas, are you exhausted from those nighttime feedings, feeling like you're in a constant state of sleep deprivation? I've been there. When you're raising little ones, those nights can feel never-ending. Waking up multiple times to feed your baby can be one of the toughest parts of those early months. But you know what? It doesn't have to be a battle against exhaustion. There are ways to make those nighttime feedings more peaceful, even enjoyable. I've learned a few tricks along the way, and I'm excited to share my favorite nighttime breastfeeding hacks with y'all today. These are real practical tips that have made a world of difference for me and so many other mamas. So, grab a cup of decaf tea, get comfy, and let's make those nights a little bit sweeter. Y'all know how much I love creating cozy and functional spaces, and your nursing area is no exception. The first step to peaceful nighttime feedings is designing a little haven for you and your baby. Think of it as creating a mini retreat right in your own bedroom. Start with a comfortable spot, like your favorite armchair, or even just a corner of your bed. Add some soft pillows and blankets to make it extra snuggly. You want to feel relaxed and supported, not achy and cramped. Next, think about the lighting. Harsh overhead lights are a recipe for a wide-awake baby and mama. Opt for a soft, warm-tone nightlight instead. It'll create a calm atmosphere and make it easier to fall back asleep after feeding. Now let's talk organization. Keep all of your nursing essentials within arm's reach. Burp cloths, nipple cream, a water bottle, trust me, you'll get thirsty. And maybe even a good book or your phone. There's nothing more frustrating than having to scramble for something in the dark with a hungry baby. Remember, this space should be both practical and peaceful, a little sanctuary where you can connect with your little one. All right, mamas, let's talk about positions. When you're exhausted, the last thing you want to do is sit up and be uncomfortable. That's where the side-lying position becomes your new best friend. It's a total game changer for those late-night feedings, allowing you to nurse comfortably while lying down. To get started, grab a pillow and position it behind your back for support. Place another pillow between your knees to keep your spine aligned. It makes all the difference. Now, carefully roll towards your baby, ensuring their tummy is touching yours. Make sure your little one is latched on well and their airway is clear. Once you're both comfortable, you can relax and even close your eyes while your baby nurses. Think of it like a cozy cuddle session. This position is a lifesaver, especially during those early morning feedings when you can barely keep your eyes open. It might take a little practice to get the hang of it, but once you do, you'll be so grateful for those extra moments of rest. Chapter 3. The Dream Feed, a gift for both of you. Now let me introduce you to a little secret weapon, the Dream Feed. This technique is all about maximizing your sleep by feeding your baby while they're still drowsy. The goal is to sneak in one last feeding before they fully wake up, encouraging them to sleep longer stretches. It's a win-win. The best time for a Dream Feed is usually between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m., right before you head to bed yourself. Gently pick up your little one and bring them to your nursing spot. Don't worry if they don't fully open their eyes, that's the point. Since they're still sleepy, the feeding will be calmer and more relaxed. The beauty of the Dream Feed is that it can help reset your baby's internal clock, training them to sleep for longer periods. And longer stretches of sleep for your baby means longer stretches of sleep for you. It might not work for every baby or every family, but it's definitely worth a try. Chapter 4. Don't stress about the nighttime milk supply. Let's talk about milk supply at night, something I know a lot of mamas worry about. I remember those early days, constantly wondering if I was making enough milk for my little ones, especially during those nighttime hours. Here's the thing, our bodies are amazing. They're designed to nourish our babies, and they naturally adjust milk production based on your baby's needs. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking we need to be constantly nursing or pumping throughout the night to maintain our supply, but that's not always the case. If your baby is gaining weight and having plenty of wet diapers, they're getting what they need. If you're feeling uncomfortably full, you can gently hand express a little milk just to relieve the pressure. But remember, the goal is not to fully empty the breasts, as that can signal your body to produce even more milk. Trust your body, listen to its cues, and remember that every mama and baby is different. Chapter 5. Ask for help and embrace those rest moments. Mama, you are doing an amazing job, but you don't have to do it all alone. One of the best things you can do for both yourself and your baby is to ask for help when you need it. Whether it's your partner, a family member, or a close friend, don't be afraid to reach out. Even small things, like having someone bring the baby to you for a feeding or change a diaper, can make a world of difference in your energy levels. Remember, taking care of yourself is not selfish. It's essential. You can't pour from an empty cup, right? Speaking of self-care, let's talk about naps. I know it can feel impossible to squeeze in a nap when you're juggling a million things, but even a few minutes of rest can be incredibly restorative. Try to prioritize those quiet moments whenever you can, whether it's snuggling up with a good book or simply closing your eyes and taking some deep breaths. Outrow sweet dreams, mama. Being a mama is the most rewarding and exhausting job in the world. Remember to give yourself grace, embrace the journey, and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. I hope these tips bring you and your little one more peaceful nights and sweeter dreams. And remember, you're doing an amazing job, mama. Now tell me in the comments which one of these tips you're most excited to try out. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more tips and inspiration. And be sure to share this video with another mama who could use a little extra sleep. See y'all in the next one.